Hey, we back with another episode. What is this? Episode 38.
39, I think, right?
It's 38.
38.
Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we back.
And we don't even know what episode we on.
We don't miss.
We just hitting it. Home runs every episode.
We just know Friday podcast.
Friday podcast. Y'all should know that too. What you talking about?
I feel like
I lost him.
We recorded on Friday. You will have it back to you in a couple hours. You listening to we just finished recording a couple hours ago.
Exactly. Like, come on, son. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
Stop wishing negative shit on us.
Exactly.
No cap.
They don't want to see us win, bro. I don't know what it is.
Nah, we did keep bringing that shit up.
We gonna bring it up every week.
Nah, man's chaos in the Discord said it once. Now we not letting it go.
We not letting it go.
We petty like that.
Yeah, we petty. We gonna shoot every week.
Don't forget. We're gonna tell you tomorrow at the meetup too. You think you slick?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow's the meetup.
August 22nd.
Tomorrow.
Bring your
mask. What time?
3 o'clock.
3 p.m.
At
Where?
Central Park.
Central Park.
More details. We'll be posting more details
in a couple
on
hours. We gotta go live and like right after the podcast. When we're in Central Park, we're gonna show everybody where to go. I'll probably post a video on IG too. Let everybody know where we going, like where y'all gonna meet us up at. But yo, if you can come through, I want to meet all of y'all.
He gonna bless y'all bellies too.
Hey, yo.
Damn.
That was low key. Hey, yo. Matter of fact, rain check on the meetup. I don't think we're going to. It's canceled.
I'll take the L on that. That's not what I meant. We gonna feed y'all.
Yeah, and food on us for real.
I think that was much more acceptable, Julio.
Yeah.
Son said we gonna
bless niggas' bellies, bro. Whoa.
Alright, let's get
Big facts all in the stomach. Alright. What's the first topic?
Nah, you the fish, bro.
Can we get
You started it, bro.
You said you wanted to.
Yeah, bro, it's just nothing crazy. Like, I just wanted to just talk about, like, yo, bro. So this nigga Cuomo talking about, yo, the gym's gonna open up starting the 24th. And then de Blasio was like, nah, gym's not open. We really gonna see who hold weight. Hey, that's what I'm waiting. We really gonna see this week who hold weight in New York City. Who telling niggas
Blasio,
like,
no lie, though, bro.
Who gonna open the gyms up?
No lie, though. Cuomo that nigga.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Cuomo is that nigga, bro. Cuomo about the people, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. No funny, bro. And his brother, the reporter, I fuck with that nigga too.
Yo, listen, I'm just waiting for the day niggas say, yo, the gym open. Then I'm gonna wait like 2 weeks for the first wave of corona to smack niggas. And then
I'm gonna go into the gym.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym after 2 weeks after they open because I'm gonna wait because them first 2 weeks is getting crazy. I already know it's just gonna
Wait, how you think working out with your mask gonna be?
I ain't working out with my mask. I'm gonna wear the fucking
the oxygen.
The oxygen. There we go. That's
smart.
what I'm gonna get.
Smart, yeah.
You feel me? The thing.
Niggas do that shit before Corona. So you be alright.
Exactly. You feel me? So I'm gonna just do that.
Yeah, because you work out with a mask on, you can have a hard time breathing.
And you know, I already wear gloves, so like, you know, the workout gloves. So that's gonna.
Yeah, but what about the sweat? You gotta make sure you sanitize.
I wear a sweater and a hoodie.
But still, you want to.
If anything, I'm jacking gyms are probably gonna have more sanitation stations.
Oh, for sure.
Here's the thing:
they're gonna hire more people.
Not only that, it's already a thing in the gym. Like you gotta just spray. Like
you gotta wipe your.
Yeah, you gotta wipe your station. So basically,
it's probably gonna be monitored.
It's gonna be more enforced.
Yeah,
basically. Because I feel like that's what it's
gonna be. Because before niggas would get up and not do it, and somebody would get down and nobody say nothing.
Yeah, there should be a
policy.
policy.
Niggas see you get up, you ain't wipe that shit down, you ain't spray it down.
Niggas gonna be like, yo, bro, wipe that shit down.
If you don't wipe your shit down, you get fucked up.
I spray my joint.
Yo, you aggressive, bro.
I spray my joint before and after. My thing is, I'm gonna bring my own spray.
Yeah, we got one. You ain't wipe your seat down, nigga. Straight wash them right there.
Bro, there'd be brolic niggas in the gym.
I'm telling you, I feel like, yo, the gym, bro, gym be crazy. Gym be crazy. But it's a nice place.
You know what though, bro? It's gonna be wild annoying. You know, them niggas at the gym who ask you how many sets you got left and how, like, they ask you like 30 times.
I'm not gonna.
Them niggas gonna be pulling down their mask like, yo, bro, how many sets you got left?
I've done that once or twice because I see somebody that's sitting there on the machine for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes doing nothing. Like I saw one shorty, she was there using this shit 45 minutes. I got there, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait for you. 45 minutes go past. I did my whole workout. Shorty's still there. I walk up to her, hey, you gonna be done with the machine soon? She didn't even like acknowledge my existence. I said, alright, bet, cool. Never saw her again. I already know what the time was. She was bullshit. Alright, so yeah, that's basically it. I just wanna say I can't wait to get back to the gym.
Yeah. So to actually get into the first topic that I had today, somebody in Discord asked. I was already gonna talk about this, but somebody in Discord wanted us to talk about this. The update on the whole Meg Thee Stallion situation with Tory Lanez. So basically, she basically confirmed now that Tory Lanez was the one that shot her. And this whole situation is just like, I was talking to Martin before y'all got here, and this was probably the worst thing Tory could have done right now. Like literally the worst thing, because like right now Tory Lanez was basically at the peak of his career, bro. With whole quarantine,
especially
radio,
with Chicks Tape,
all of that, bro. Like this was the peak of his career. And this was the worst way he could have gone out, bro. First of all,
it's gonna be so hard for him to come back to the U.S., bro.
Because I mean, he hasn't been deported yet, but it's talking. He's probably gonna get deported.
It's like why shoot her?
It's
what
like
because he's always trying to act gangster, bro. It's the first time he goes slinging his gun around, trying to.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know the exact reason. We don't know the exact reason why yet. But to be honest, there's not really any reasons you could. Really?
Now with her side of the story, it sounded like he did it for no reason.
What I was gonna say is, I don't even want to jump to conclusions because we ain't hear his side yet. I know he ain't really say nothing. I mean, or he said a couple things or whatever. Like I don't know what he said, but I want to see Tory Lanez on video what he got to say.
But to be honest though, regardless of what he says, there's no way you can fully justify one, shooting a woman.
You can't.
Two, shooting a black woman. 3, you shot her while she was turned around. Like, all the odds are very much against you.
Obviously.
Because like think about it like this. How many situations can you be in that is just you and a woman in a car? She tries to leave the car and you shoot her in the
foot. There was 2 other people in the car.
Yeah, but one of the people was his security guard and the other person was her friend.
Yeah. But it's like, in what situation are you in that you felt the need to take your gun out and
I'm gonna shoot
it off? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, like there may be a reason.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. Like,
there cannot be no
at the same time, like I just want to say, we haven't heard him speak yet. I just want to get all information and then we make our judgment.
So what?
I mean, I'm not making any judgment. I'm just saying.
We're just speaking on the situation.
I'm just saying that it's not the first time that he's done something reckless with a weapon.
Yeah.
And the other time that it happened, it was because he was trying to bitch Dax. That's the only reason it happened. They talked that they both spoke on it. And this time, now he's shooting a woman who's bigger than him, who is black and is popping in the industry. Yeah. Like that is just not a good look. He's like, if he doesn't get deported, there's a problem.
Right, man.
Because it's just not right. It's not the first time he's done it.
Especially in the political climate that we're currently in right now, this is the worst thing he could have done.
And even though we didn't hear his side of the story, which is like, you know, a big part of the story that we should like take in consideration, but it's like 4 people in a car arguing, one of them leaves the car and then gets shot in the foot. Like what could possibly be the reason?
Like I fully do understand what you mean by you want all sides of the story, but in a situation like this, there's only so many things you can say that could completely change the outcome of this entire situation.
Yeah, sometimes a specific amount of information is enough. You don't need the entire story to see that something's wrong.
Yeah, to know what happened was wrong though.
I mean, at this point, we all know he's wrong. It's just now we're just waiting for the motive. We know he is wrong, but his side of the story is just gonna be the motive.
Exactly.
I feel like I don't want to say anything about the shit until he says something. Because we've heard Meg. I'm not denying her whatever she said about getting shot. She got shot. It's facts. She got shot. We saw it on video. She was bleeding. You feel me? You can't fake that. You feel me? But I just want to hear everything, and then I'm like, all right, bet.
Okay, so what do you think would change about your opinion?
No idea. I don't know. I don't know what Tory would even say to defend that. But I just want to hear this nigga talk, and then I'm gonna say what I got.
You trying to see if he'll own up to it or something?
I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't want to. I want to see everything first. Yeah. That's just how I look at situations.
Like, before we had her side, we didn't really have much insight. And when she put her insight, it was kind of like, oh, shit. Now I really have more opinions to think about now because she filled in the information. She filled in holes. So there's obviously holes that Tory hasn't filled in yet because he hasn't really...
I mean, yeah, but like Muzzy said, at this point, the fact that what happened was wrong doesn't change.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not saying that.
But at this time, we're just waiting for motive. So, like, because regardless how you think about it, if we get more information, we're just going to figure out why this happened. Yeah, but, like, where me and Julio are at right now is, like, it was still wrong.
Yeah. True say, it's wrong no matter how.
Yeah, like,
because no matter when you use a weapon, a deadly weapon on somebody, there has to be... It's for the fact that you are scared for your life.
That's the only way it would be, right?
Yeah, she must have probably pulled out a gun on him, and he pulled out first. Boom. That could be like the story, but she was leaving.
He was the only one in the car. She was walking out.
What I'm saying is, I understand that. I'm not saying that Meg Thee Stallion was in the wrong. I'm not saying that Tory's in the right. I'm not saying anything. I just want to see everything first.
I feel that.
But do you agree that the situation itself, motive or not, is wrong?
Obviously, Meg got shot. That's like.
But see, that's what me and Julio you to understand is that.
I understand that. 100%.
Yeah, so you're still valid to give an opinion on the situation, regardless of him.
All I'm gonna say is, damn, that's wrong. But I'm not gonna say, yo. I just want to hear everybody's story first.
I do think Tory does need to come out with his statement. But at the end of the day, that statement is gonna be a motive.
But I think what he's saying is he just wants to comment on everything as a whole, knowing everything.
Yeah. Knowing everything.
I mean, I don't have a problem commenting. We could bring it back up when it's fully done and out. But as people who are
right now
intaking the media
on it is wrong.
And as people intaking the media, it doesn't mean we're not valid to speak on it because new information has been provided. We're allowed to speak on it,
obviously.
And I also think that the security guard is also probably in the wrong too. It's like Tory got that, and you're not securing.
I mean, your security. Why does Tory got that?
Exactly, and it's like, why did you not stop him from doing that? You know what I mean? Because let's say Tory's a dickhead. Right?
Y'all seen the fit he had in the McDonald's after?
No. They went to McDonald's after shooting somebody in the foot?
I don't know if it was right after, but he was in slides and he was in a McDonald's and he was just jumping up and down like tight. Like, it was funny. Yeah.
That is that Napoleon complex, bro. I ain't gonna
That's what I'm saying. I think it really boils down to him trying to prove himself. But
he's proving himself in the wrong way, bro.
I mean, my original point, regardless of all of this, my original point was that this was the worst thing that could have happened to him. Career-wise. That was my original point. That was the first thing I was like, this was the worst thing that could have possibly happened to him at this place in time, like, due to the fact that
he low-key coming up, if he kept going good, he could have came up on Drake's status. Like, the kind of music that he makes is kind of like Drake, where Drake he takes styles and different influences and he makes them his own. True. And he puts it out in his fire. That's what Tory does. Mm-hmm. Tory has become R&B, but he does rap. He does
Tory is Drake's son.
Yeah, he does everything.
He could have blown the fuck, and he produces too, right?
The only thing that blown that night was his gun down.
Fuck up. Yeah. Now his career definitely took a hit. I don't know about it being dead. He's still probably gonna be popping. But if he gets deported, it's gonna fuck with his money. Yeah, because he's got a lot of.
Because now he's gonna be an overseas artist.
Yeah, and it's like, it's very much a situation of like, he was blowing up so much, and then now like you're dealing with a situation where you shot a black woman purposely or out of accident. Like, this is a horrible thing.
Yeah, especially with how black women are getting attacked right now.
Because I've already seen like some women say, "Oh, black women are unprotected." Using this situation as an example. You know what I'm saying?
It's making us look bad.
It's like it's just making us look even worse. You know what I'm saying? And like, even though people like us have nothing to do with this situation, black men are already on a thin line when it comes to women or even black women in general. You know what I'm saying? So this happening just made things even worse. Yeah. So not only did he regardless of his point of view, he took a L. in this situation. And through that, in black women's eyes, men took an L in general.
That's kind of brolic to say, to be honest, but
it's not kind of brolic to say because I've seen it already.
It's true, though. It's true.
Like, it's not brolic to say because in reality, in recent years.
No, it's
y'all
not.
Y'all seen that video of that girl getting decked by the nigga with
No, I'm not saying it's like what he is like a bold statement. It's like, damn, there are people really gonna think that like Tory Lanez is the staple of men, and his actions is like gonna reflect on all of us.
I don't think
there's people that really believe that.
I don't think it's that he's a staple for men. It's that it's already been happening in our community, and now a celebrity is doing it. So it looks like the scale is a lot larger.
Yeah.
Because you can see it more now.
That's what I meant. It's like it's as brolic.
The situation just seems to continuously get worse when it comes to like the view of men. Yeah, like you know what's crazy, bro? Like the other day, like I've had like a woman around me say, like, cause like I had just met the girl, and then like all her friends went somewhere else, and she was just with Nichols was there too. And she was just with me and Nichols, and we were kind of cool because she just kind of started talking to me and Nichols. So we seemed kind of cool, but then when her friends left and her friends came back, she was like, I felt uncomfortable. You know, I don't really feel comfortable around men. And she was like, at least men I don't really know. And like, I kind of understood where she was coming from, but it felt weird when it was kind of directed at me. You know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't trying to be offensive. It was just like she don't really know us.
Yeah, and
like,
she, know, I'm not gonna move on that type of timing. But
she doesn't know that because she just met us. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like she kind of felt uncomfortable because now she's just with two men she don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like even though we were talking, right? She just met us. You know what I'm saying? You know. So like now when her friends left, she felt uncomfortable. So it was like I understood.
She said she's scared of men. And I'm
just
in my head, I was like, damn.
I was like, damn,
bro. I know so many women like that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of an exaggerated fear in a way.
Yeah,
exaggerated.
But it's also
I don't think it's
also understandable. Yeah.
Like
I respect it, but I don't really understand
it's exaggerated, but it's definitely understandable why you feel that way.
Yeah. Especially if you look at it from the lens of a woman, like niggas just pulling up and coming in your ear. You walk into the store, bro. Niggas pull up and come in your ear talking about,
hey, yo.
Tell me, mommy.
I'm sorry.
Let me eat your pussy. Let me treat you
cap.
right.
I was skating. I'm not gonna say
you
where.
You picked up what I caught.
Yeah, I caught what you was. Yeah, but I was skating. Hey, yo, I was skating, right?
Mad pose, bro.
And then I seen some shorty walking. She was across the street. I'm in the street skating. There was this car coming up, and there's this dude in the whip, and he's hollering at this girl. Mind you, it's like 1 a.m. And she's walking, and he's in the car, and he's just talking to shorty. I'm turning around, I'm looking like, yo, bro.
That's weird.
Like, you know, it's like 1 a.m., right? Like, you're not winning this situation.
Yeah. Especially since like human trafficking.
Talk to you. She's still walking. Why are you?
Especially since human trafficking is like the meta of crimes right now.
Yeah. No cap. Another situation. I just remembered this. This was years ago. I was walking with some girl, and then this was it was late at night, like 3, 4 in the morning. We was walking to my crib, and then midway through, this car pulls up, and then the nigga asked us like, "Yo, like, can I drop her home?" type shit. I'm just like, "Yo,
nigga,
what?
Yo, is she valid? Can I talk to her? Like, yo, bro, like."
For you in a whip, bro. No
car. This nigga really just like pulled over and like I'm just like, alright.
I would have feared for my life at that point.
He was dead just trying to disrespect you.
Basically, and I'm just like, yo, keep forward, bro. Just keep, you know what I'm saying? But it happens. Yeah. Now imagine if I wasn't there. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? That's where I understand. I'm like, okay, this is something.
It's a sad reality, bro, because a lot of women, if they're alone, they don't want to go outside.
Yeah. The cat calling.
They don't want to go outside at night. That's another thing.
Even in the daytime, bro. Even in the daytime, shit happens in the daytime.
Bro, like literally every woman that I've known has been catcalled. Like, and they get crazy with the catcalling. Like, if they don't give them the time of day, I seen women get shit thrown at them and stuff like that, bro. Like you mentioned the girl that got hit.
Cursed out, they get in your face. Like, I see why it's scary. Niggas be wild.
Bro,
niggas be wild.
I was talking to this girl not too long ago, and when she pulled up on me, she had told me that day was the first time she ever experienced like getting like catcalled like badly, because she was like, how she was on the train on the way to me, and some dude like just came up and sat right next to her, and just was looking at her on some weird shit. And she moved her seat, and then he followed her. And like dude just kept following her around the train, like trying to talk to her on some like real weird shit.
I genuinely want to have a conversation with somebody that does that, just so I can see, like, bro.
What's your success?
Like,
rate?
what's your success rate?
Like what? Who taught you that was like the way to go? Like, oh damn, you following me? Like, what are you doing, bro?
Like that's mad. Like, what goes through your head? There, like, yo, I bet I could get her if I just follow her around. Like,
I don't understand.
You're weird. Like,
and then,
I
like, when
never
you
see, like, what?
And then when she ignores you, you call her the B word, and it's like, oh damn, I don't want to seem like a B word. Let me go talk to him. But some people really, some girls actually.
That's that hood rat shit.
Like,
though. Man, they're really girls, especially New York women. If you go to the projects, bro, there are girls who really like it when you call them a bitch. When you like, yo, yeah, you better shut the fuck up and do what I tell you.
That, but also there's girls that fall for that pressure. Like, damn, I don't want this to escalate any type of.
But I think that just depends on the person and not the hood. Like, I feel like that shit where niggas start catcalling and it works for them. Like, when they're disrespectful and shit, and girls like that shit, that's mostly a hood thing, because it's like, like girls like niggas like that who are hard or ghetto or whatever the fuck they doing, selling drugs, scamming, whatever the fuck they doing.
Come talk to me. Was he nervous or something? Like, like, bro, I've dead seen like some New York girls be like, they be walking. And then they'll see some dudes, and then they'll be like, how come he ain't come up and talk to me? Like, how come he ain't try to holler at me? Like, first of all, shorty, it's so weird to me that, like, because there's so many different perspectives when it comes to stuff like this. Because there are actually some women that are dead ass like, I like it when dudes holler at me or like scream at me from across the street. It makes me feel fire. Like, it makes me feel nice about myself. It's like,
that's what I'm talking about. That's that hood shit. Like,
yeah, it's definitely hood.
It makes them feel like a hood princess. That's what it is. These ghetto girls, bro, they want to be hood princesses.
Bro, they be like, oh my god, that whole group is calling me. I'm a bad bitch. Like, bro, they be feeling.
Yeah,
fire.
nigga, you want this whap?
No, but I do think
there's some hoes in this house.
There's some hoes in the house. There's some hoes. Nah, but I do think that women, especially those type of women, should realize they value, bro, because they shouldn't, even though, like, they gotta break out that mindset where, oh, this equals acknowledgement and shit like that. Like, you're beyond that. You shouldn't fall for that shit.
Even when I was single, bro, like when I was single and I would, like, sometimes I would try talking to a girl, and me, like, okay, we come from the hood, but obviously we not hood niggas. Like, we definitely speak more politely and more like educated than other.
You shoot your shots. You don't catcall. You be like, excuse me, miss, you're really beautiful. I would like to.
Okay, hold on. Class in session. Let's teach these men how to talk to girls.
Let's teach these niggas manners. So, what
you finished, bro? I forget.
My fault. You the one.
We go back into class.
Yeah, go ahead. But so I've had times where I tried talking to a girl on my polite shit. I don't do that whole excuse me man shit. But I was just like, yo, like, it's nice to meet you. I'm Julio. What's your name? They tell me their name. I'm like, oh, really? I just came up to tell you you're really pretty.
You see how you put on the sexy voice?
Yeah.
You see how you got that?
You just woke up and answered the phone voice.
But yeah, I do that. And I've had times where girls think I'm sherm because I do that. Like, they want me to talk to them, like, more rough. Like, feel me? Like, I've had girls tell me, like, why are you talking to me like that? Like, yeah. And I'm just like, bitch, like, you want me to talk to you, like, Like, you just some regular thought out here?
Yo,
like,
you know it'd be hilarious. What if you pull up on her like that? You're like, yo, excuse me, miss, can I talk to you? Okay, yo, my name is Stefan. I just like, no. She like, why you talking to me all educated and shit? Like, no, like,
that's
then you just be like, word?
It is.
I bet. So no to no cat. I saw you from across the street. You looking bad. Like, can I get your IG? Like you just switch up the whole game on them. Like,
Word,
it's
bro.
crazy how it switches from woman to woman, but
yeah.
You were saying, Sean J.
I forgot my point. I'm not gonna lie.
But nah, like that whole situation is just so weird, bro. But I feel like if you try to talk to a girl like off the street or whatever, you gotta first realize what your intentions are first. If you trying to if you trying to cuff her, if you just trying to get to know her and hit later, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like your approach kind of changes that way too. Because if you know like you think she fire, you might want to cuff her up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Then you approach with the, excuse me, miss, can I talk to you? Da da da. And if she said, oh, I don't like the way you spoke to me, she already a dub anyway. Move on. It's
You don't need that. You don't need that.
Yeah, she already a dub anyway. Like,
if you like that, you not my type of woman.
You just not my type. I'm not hating.
Nah, you do you.
You do you.
But
feel
that's
like,
you a nigga that like that shit.
I feel like there should also be a reason why. You know, like it has to make sense why you approach this person. Like you can't be in the middle of like the supermarket and she on the phone with somebody and she trying to pick out a certain meat and then you all of a sudden like, yo, I saw you from the cereal aisle. You wild pretty. Like it gotta be like a time and place,
imagine
bro.
she on the phone like, you like, excuse me? Excuse me? Can you
And you wait for the phone.
Do me a favor, put them on hold real quick.
Or
I'm trying to talk to you.
No, you take it out for like
imagine.
You double tap it like, hold on.
He got AirPods in you. He want to
double tap it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you real quick.
Yo, I know you was on the phone, but I just want to talk to you real quick.
Yo.
She gonna look at you like, yo, what's good with you?
Shorty trying to go for her buzz.
But no lie, though,
shit. Like, you can't be doing that, bro.
If she like the way you look, like if you're not an ugly nigga and you do that shit, she gonna be like,
she probably gonna like it.
Shit. He just did all this. Who this nigga think he is?
Yo, I don't even think it's a pretty nigga, ugly nigga thing. I think it's if you a confident nigga.
That's true.
If you pull up with confidence, she gonna be like.
In some cases,
you know, hold on. It's actually okay. So this is actually.
I see some ugly niggas,
bro.
Yeah, but the girl didn't think he was ugly.
This had part. This had
right.
with a topic I was gonna bring up later, but yesterday, me and Nichols, we was having a talk with our bro Bino and Ant. So, and I had said this in the call. I was like, yo, no offense. I don't mean this to come off like wrong or bad or anything. But the world is only really hard for ugly niggas and talented. like, and that's just like, this is real. The world is only really hard for you when you ugly and talented.
You know when I realized
that's so fucked up, because if you ugly, you gotta be talented, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Start telling some jokes, nigga. Like, get a personality, bro.
Yes,
what I realized, bro, I was watching this interview on Dave East. Bro, number one, this nigga's famous, and a lot of people seem to think that he's famous because he's good looking. I'm not gonna lie, I think it plays a part. Like I think it plays a part in like his brand deals, and like his popularity with the ladies. But he has a solid music career, so I think that's his music. But he said in the interview that when he was younger, he was homeless, and older women would just take him in because they liked him. And they would feed him and clothe him, buy him shit.
That's that pretty privilege.
He basically just had mad sugar mamas.
That's that pretty
till
privilege.
He blew up.
That's crazy.
Because pretty people do.
It's real.
Yeah.
If you a good looking person, bro, like the world automatically is slightly easier for you, bro. Like you could just get things easy. You could get into places easier. You could ask for things like the world just
even
easier.
jobs.
Yeah.
Certain jobs you can't work
they like
if
pretty
you ugly.
people.
Yeah. If you ugly and you try to be a bartender, good luck.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Even
in
retail, bro. Because a lot of the time with retail, when they ask you to be cashiers or salespeople, you gotta look good.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be like, I'm not gonna have you on the floor and you look. Nobody gonna buy stuff from you.
Or hold a conversation, because some stores want to have that. Yo, you want to have a membership here? They want pretty people to do that, so you are more likely to get that membership.
It's because of human nature. Like, human beings are just so shallow. You're so much more likely to buy something just because you think somebody's attractive.
Exactly. Like, with my old job, I used to work at a shoe store. I'm not gonna say it for the podcast, but I used to work at a shoe store. Y'all know. So,
oh, you talking about?
I
do that all the time.
But basically, there was this girl that worked at my job, and like she used to make sales, bro. Like a lot of sales, and it was because she was a thick girl with a nice looking face, bro. And like most of the sales would come from older dudes, and there were dead times where, and yo, she used to blow my mind. Like, I didn't understand it. Because personally, I didn't really find her attractive. She was thick, though. But, like, I personally didn't find her attractive.
She was thick, though.
I can't cap. But, like...
She gonna hear this podcast and be like, word.
There was some times where customers would come into the store, right? An older dude. And they would try to talk to her. And, like, she would dead tell him, I'll go on a date with you if you buy this, and this from my store and make me money. And they would do it. Bro. And then she would dead tell him, yo, can you go get me food? I'm hungry. They would go get her. Bro, some dudes are simps, bro. Bro. And you know what's funny? Because she knew the power she had. And I'm very honest, right? So I would peep the power she had. I would go up to her and be like, yo, I'm not going to lie. What's up with this?
Teach me the ways.
I would dead just be, me and her would dead have conversations. She'd be laughing, but I'm dead serious. I'm like, I don't get it. How do you do this? And like she would tell me about her life and stuff like that, and I would the life she lived just blew my mind.
It's just she's a pussy bender, bro. You know how like she's a pussy bender. She know how to bend it, bro. Like, she wants some shit, and all of a sudden niggas is like, oh, word.
The way dudes would just do whatever she told them to.
She probably put on her sexy voice.
Yep.
Like, she probably started standing a certain way. Girls know what they doing, bro.
And you know,
bro. My girl, she used to make bread, like as a waitress, like like waitresses, they just make bread because they pretty.
The tip. Oh my god.
Yeah, old niggas just tip them because they pretty. Like,
bro, and you know what's funny, bro? The girl that worked in my job, bro, she had a little technique. She would have the shoe care right in her back pocket. And like she would walk around the store with the shoe care in her back pocket and tell.
So when niggas act.
Yo,
she ain't shit.
She's a hustler, bro.
Like, she was a genius. Like, and bro, and she would be and like. Bro,
did she get employee of the month at least?
Bro, no, she would make money. Like, she would get like corporate would dead acknowledge her like almost every month. Cause they'd be like, you making the most sales.
You still got her Instagram or you?
Oh no, I don't. Cause like I said, personally, I didn't find her attractive.
She probably got OnlyFans by now.
I don't know.
She's a genius. I'm
she
not
had
gonna
a kid, though.
That's genius level.
Damn, imagine being a kid and going to your mom's job and you just see your mom acting all sorts of ways.
So you want to have this shoe over here?
But to kind of like slide a little bit like back to where I was trying to go with the original topic is like the word, because I was like the conversation I was having with Nichols and Beanard and stuff, like it was really like making me realize how much easier the world is for like, you know, prettier people. And because like I was because Beanard had said that he thinks that the world is easier, or was it? It's either Ant and Beanard. One of them has said that they think the world could be easier for like ugly people with good personalities. But I was like, nah. You answered that, but it was like, nah. If you're fire with a fire personality, then the world is perfect for you. Because you get whatever you want.
The world always had, like, historically speaking, had a way to have, like, classify people.
Yeah.
Like, like, this is the beauty standards. Like, back then, fat people were, like, the biggest beauty standard ever because, you know, this nigga has the most money and he's able to eat and shit. And now it's, oh, this person's pretty because I could use this person as a marketing purpose and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, whatever society thought was beautiful was like you're the top. You're like the pinnacle.
Let me clarify. Fat people are still beautiful. Just want fat myself. Continue. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, I mean, whatever society deems as what beautiful is, like the world just.
If you fall into that standard.
If you fall into that standard, a lot easier for you. But to slide into another topic, Sharanje wanted to bring back a previous topic we spoke about in a podcast a while ago. Does body count matter?
Shit. Forgot I said that.
So yeah, Sharanje, why do you want to bring this back up? If we gonna talk
why did you want to bring this back up?
We actually didn't speak about it in a recent podcast. It was scrapped, remember?
Oh
yeah.
We never brought it up.
Oh, okay, sick. Why not? We gonna talk about the joint now.
Does body count matter? I feel like
so. The way we did it last time, it was. Wait, were we talking about relationships? I think it was relationships.
I think so.
Yeah. So in terms of relationships, so if you're talking to a girl and she has like, let's say like 20 bodies, that's what the example was last time. If you're talking to a girl and she's like, yeah, you know, my body count is 20. Like she does everything right for you.
I wouldn't really see a problem with that, to be honest. 20 body count. I mean, it's like, well, I didn't live her life, you know.
Yeah.
My thing is this. First off, why should you care? You gonna meet any girl that you meet. First off the rip, you're not gonna know her body count, like truthfully, because she could cap and be like it's low, or she could just be outright and say it's high. But listen, bro.
But in this situation, you know the absolute truth. Because why would you lie about 20 bodies?
It's not gonna benefit you.
If you had 200, 20 seems like a little.
My thing is if 20 girls
kind of like whoa.
If 20 girls threw vagina at you, would you take that?
No.
You cuffed.
I've had.
If 20 girls, sorry.
This is the cuff side of the table.
Smart man. If 20 girls threw vagina at you, would you take that?
Yeah.
All right. So then, if a girl has 20 bodies, why is that a problem?
So it does. Wait.
How does that?
To get more specific into that question, it doesn't. So it doesn't matter if it's just pussy. You know, you'll take it. You don't care about the other things. You don't care about how they look. You don't care about their vibe. You don't care about.
Yeah, of course. But the topic is, does body count matter?
Yeah, but that's why if you have a very high body count, then a lot of those things don't matter to you.
What you mean?
Because then you're just fucking everybody.
Yeah, that's the point that I'm saying. It's a relationship. You got to think about the person themselves and how it pertains to you. So you got to think about like, oh, were they just flings or were they actually relationships or did she just give it up?
I feel you.
I guess that is something to take into consideration.
Yeah, that's why I said that I personally feel like it matters because it's like a preference thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like if you look at somebody and say, oh. Like, for example, like you just brought up, like the body standard, right?
Yeah.
If somebody's not your body standard for your preference, you're going to be like, you know what? I don't really fuck with that. But their body standard's not affecting you in any way. It's just what you don't like.
So let me say this. Let's say the personality is very amazing. They can hold up a conversation really well. But they got 25 bodies.
So I'll say in this situation for me, it's a flaw in myself because I like to overthink. I don't like overthinking a lot, but it happens. So she's obviously not going to bring up her 20 bodies and say what happened to each individual one. But I'm going to think about it and be like, yeah, did she just fuck all those niggas just like that? Or were they all her relationships? Or am I going to be 20, 25 and then she going to fucking dip and then move on to 26?
You don't know what type of attachment she's built with the past 25
years. That's why it's kind of like a.
But then it's also like at this age, how much time do you really have to build an attachment with 25 niggas?
So then
it's not 25. It could be 3 of them.
It's kind of
she still has an attachment to. Or 2 or
Listen,
1.
that also goes back to what Chandra was saying earlier, or was it Muzzy? That if she had, say, 25 bodies and like say she only really built an attachment with 3 of them, that means at some point she was just throwing pussy at whoever.
Let's clarify. We're only bringing women up to this because that's what we're all attracted to. Right?
Yeah.
Like, we're not just singling out women.
If we were women, we'd be talking about men right now.
Yeah.
Men be wilding. Yeah. But I can only speak about who I'm attracted to.
But it's also the fact that what if she herself was trying to find somebody to date with and like be with, but then those niggas did her dirty and like only smashed and that. That's something that she gotta work on. But
you did it 10 times and you decided to do it another 15 like it was gonna work.
But then she giving
that's what I'm saying. Like, you feel me? Body count isn't even more like, yo, is she a thigh? Is she this? It's more like a mind thing, bro. Yeah. It's kind of like seeing how she.
So let's say
I used to be on the opposite spectrum.
Yeah, because y'all was cutting my ass.
I used to be like, nah, shit don't matter. I could be with a girl who has 50 bodies.
Yeah.
But then I started to think about it, and I got put in a situation where I actually have a girlfriend, and then you have these thoughts Feel me? Like, oh, like, what about the niggas before? Blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, damn, like, if I was with a woman who had 50 bodies, could I handle that? Like,
in her 20s.
Would I be happy?
Wouldn't that just be an insecurity though?
Not saying that you.
That's what I'm saying.
50, clarify that.
No.
You gotta say that.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he would air his girl.
That's what I'm saying. But it could be taken as direction.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like a personal thing. It's like a flaw of my own because it's kind of like an insecurity. You know what I'm saying? There are probably niggas out there that fuck with bitches with 50 bodies and they perfectly fine. They don't give a fuck about that. But I'm saying for me personally, I feel like it matters because I just have that doubt in my head, like, yo.
I feel like it just shows me their character.
I agree
like, a little bit.
That makes sense. I feel like I'm on y'all side.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really like on that before, but now that I'm hearing like what y'all saying, it makes a lot of sense.
It's like for me, I hear what y'all saying and I do agree, but it's like at the same time, I still don't find it because there's a bunch of variables within those. I mean, from what I'm assuming.
See, is it because obviously don't section. Like I'm not
gonna
section anybody.
Yeah, of course not.
But I do understand the concept, and I think I kind of agree with y'all. I understand the concept of like if she has like first of all, we're all in our 20s.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We're all in our 20s, and obviously, most likely we'd be dating girls who are also in their 20s. Yeah. So I'd say like 22 years of your life, if you've had 30 bodies.
That's
it's not like you had 30 boyfriends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like at some point you was just like, if I talk, and I was actually talking to this girl once, and she told me that before she used to just talk to dudes for like at least 2-3 weeks, and if she fucked with them, she would just fuck them. And it was just kind of like, whoa. It was kind of.
I gotta watch the video version.
it was just kind of weird because it was just like it just felt kind of weird hearing that.
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't build connections with people. You just fuck them because you know, hey, I just feel like fucking.
Even when niggas do that shit, like even when my bros be like, yo, I just met this bitch and I'm fucking her. I'm just like, damn, bro.
Yeah, that's something we gotta clarify. We're not the kind of niggas that just fuck anybody.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
That's why for me it's a character thing.
Yeah.
Because if I'm the type of person that I don't like sharing my body with just anybody. I want my woman to be that same kind of person.
And let's be honest, we all know most women, like generally, they like to build a connection before they have sex with another man, right?
Let me put this little curveball. What if she has a very shitty personality, but her body count is like 2?
Then she's a dog.
Yeah. And she got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to know her body count at that point.
Because to be honest, yeah, like I after a certain point, and I'm pretty sure a lot of men are gonna realize this. I mean, if you have a personality anywhere similar to anyone here, at some point you're gonna realize that sex, while you have a connection with someone, is 20 times better than just sex with somebody you just met.
Much more worthwhile.
I guess sometimes when you feeling real horny, you just want to fuck somebody. You would do that, but genuinely, if you build a connection with somebody and then have sex with them, it feels a lot better. Like the energy is a lot better.
It only feels good when you just fuck somebody. It only feels good in the moment.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you're just like, damn, like why?
And you're just like,
why'd I do that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't tell it, bruh. I'm gonna briefly go into a little story, bruh. Not too long ago, bruh.
Sorry, thought stories.
Not too long ago.
You airing yourself?
It's his information.
Yeah,
if he wants to put it out.
Yeah. Not too long ago, I ended up having sex with this girl. You guys already know. I ended up having sex with this girl. Shut up. Yeah. But I ended up having sex with this girl, and I had like just recently like talked, bro. The same day I hit was the same day I first spoke to her. Like,
oh God,
bro, she hit me up on IG and was just like, "Yo, what are you doing right now? Trying to hang out? Yeah, cool." Fast forward after I hit,
and he wrapped up too. Safe sex is
after
the best.
I hit, I sat there, like when she went to the bathroom to clean up. I sat there on the couch naked, just sitting there on the couch, and I was just like, "Where am I at right now? Like, why did I do that? What's going on with me?"
What has my sexual urges come to?
Yeah, like I was. It was like, and it's like, you know, like no offense to like her or anything. It's just like mentally, personally, like in my head, I was just like that didn't feel right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it just had to deal with the fact that I just met you. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I felt like I just did that because I was just like, yeah, just there.
You just met this person and you just exchanged fluids, exchanged all kinds of energies. Like
it literally connected your body.
It was a really weird situation because I've dealt with that before, but like it like really got solidified in my head where it was just like I can't really do sex with no connection anymore. And it just doesn't feel.
Yeah, I think we all hit that point.
Yeah. It's even like the conversation after. It's just like, so what do we talk about? Like, I don't even know you. Like, what do I even start a conversation with? Like,
after you finish sucking my penis, what's your favorite color? What do you want to be in the future?
That whole situation turned a complete left, but I'll probably tell that story on a different day. Let me know.
Shit.
Let me know in Discord if y'all want me to tell that story. I don't got a problem telling her. She don't listen to this junk. I don't care if she hear it anyway.
That sounds like Patreon levels of
but
content right there.
But yeah, like it's just when you don't know somebody and you just go straight for sex, bro. Yeah. Like it's cool in the moment, but right after it just don't. There's no substance. Like it don't feel right, especially like because like Chandra was saying after the sex, it's like what do y'all talk about?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Unless you figure out if you can actually have a conversation with this person, it's just kind of like I'm hitting, now I'ma leave.
Yeah,
not to be a simp, but but that's why a healthy relationship and a happy relationship is so fulfilling.
Man, that ain't no simp shit, bro.
It's real. It's real.
Like love is good, bro.
It's real.
Love is good, nigga.
Like yo, listen, bro. As much as like I despise the concept of love right now.
Nick was saying he's like one by one,
bro. Like, as much as I despise the whole. I'm over it right now. I will never disregard the fact that it's a really great feeling when you have it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If it works, it feels really great. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna disregard that fact. You know, like if you have that, if you can gain that, trust me, it feels amazing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like Muzzy brought up when I used to say like, yo, one by one, you're not gonna learn. That's basically, I would say that after every time I see one of my bros do something that I would consider some simp shit, and I'll be like, yo, bro, one by one, you gonna learn. You gonna understand. You feel me? And then sure enough, one by one, each and every nigga in the squad, not even just in Big Facts, just the bros, all of them, every single one by one niggas learn. Like,
and then they all elevate after, bro.
Yep. And you know what's crazy? Funny? Each one of us, we think we different.
Yeah.
Yo, the same shit happens to all of us, bro. I don't want to wish that energy on me, God. You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal to you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I hope. See, that's the thing, though. Like, even though I feel it, and it happened. I don't want to wish that upon y'all, but at the same time, in the back of my head, it's necessary.
When it happened to me, bro, it was like as soon as it happened to me, I had an anime flashback of Nicholas saying one by one.
Yes, bro, and like every time, I just be sitting there like, I hate that you feel this pain, but I'm happy for you, cause now listen, your Sharingan is open, like
you know what's crazy in the Discord? I forgot who exactly it was. I think it was DJ Martin. Mm-hmm. Somebody in Discord. I had a conversation. His name in Discord is DJ's Lineage. But somebody in Discord I was having a conversation with, and they mentioned the fact that that if you listen to the podcast from episode 1 to now, you could very much see my attitude and my personality change, like completely change. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's so funny because I see it too. Like my complete opinion on love and relationships completely changed because from an episode
it's beautiful.
Episode 1, and you know it's funny because it's specifically me. You can see that shit because episode 1 I was cuffed in love.
I remember when this nigga was like, "Yo, I'm the most romantic nigga." You know what I'm saying? Yo, love is my shit. I'm really that nigga when it comes to romance.
This nigga would be on FaceTime right after the podcast, right before the podcast. Hold the fuck up.
I was so cuffed, bro, and then now completely different opinion, bro. I hate it. Fuck it. I don't like it. Like bro,
stay away from
you.
I'm not against it. All I'm saying is just move smart.
That's what I'm not against love, and hopefully one day, I can find that person.
I want love for all my niggas, but I don't want I don't want any of my niggas searching for love.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's something you go looking for. I think it's something that you're open to.
That's
and
the shit that I'm like done with getting attached to people, especially attached fast. I'm done with.
Yeah. Definitely let your connections manifest, bro.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta let your connections manifest. You might be like, yo, I'm feeling this shorty, but just let it rock, bro. When it happens, it happens. You don't force that shit.
Yeah, it's like having a group of friends. Imagine trying to be best friends with each other.
Yeah,
that would be weird as shit.
Why am I forcing this shit?
Yeah, like yo, Nicholas, you want to hang out tomorrow, please?
And I'm like, I'm busy.
Come on, I'll go with you, bro.
He says that every day of every week.
It's like
you just keep trying,
bro. Like,
please, Nicholas, I'll go with you, bro.
Like, yo, bro, I don't.
Bro, it's okay, bro. I'm not doing that, Nicholas.
We don't gotta keep running this whole like. I feel like they get it. You
gotta commit to the bit, bro. You gotta commit to the bit.
Nicholas is over your shit, bro.
Yo, he is.
So to move into the next topic, I have this is something I was thinking about because I also had a conversation with these dudes. Yo, fighting is so stupid.
Fighting? Yeah, like physical fighting.
Yeah, physical fighting.
I disagree. I think that shit is fun. I don't think.
I see him at this point because I do
like he got so passionate.
Like,
listen, so passionate.
I understand where Julio's coming from because this nigga's dangerous. One. Two, he likes it's like the adrenaline thing, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, that's what it is.
But the issue is, what do you gain?
It feels like
I'm scared of fighting people, bro.
If you're ever in a fight, like especially when I was younger, like before college, bro, fighting was like lit
because you weren't getting arrested.
You weren't getting arrested, but also it was like in the moment, beating a nigga's ass. It's just nice.
Bro, I'm scared of fighting because I'm heavy-handed as fuck. And if I hit somebody and I kill him, bro, I'm gonna
tell you right now because I do MMA. You feel me?
I don't know all that shit.
See, that's where I say fighting is necessary because you just have to know how to do it. But to actively want to do it, I feel like is wrong. Because as somebody who does martial arts, it's very ingrained. It's like, yo, this is something that specifically you. It's like having a gun, basically. Knowing how to fight is exactly like having a gun. I don't want to use this shit. But if I need to, I will to protect myself, and that's simply that.
Julio,
I agree with that.
Julio, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you have an arrest warrant?
No. Yo, actually,
how many fights have you gotten into?
One time, I almost didn't get a job because a nigga with my same name had an arrest warrant, and they called me into the office, and they were asking me mad questions, and they were like, "Do you have an arrest warrant?" And I'm like, "No."
What if that was
like,
you?
Somebody with your name in Westchester has an arrest.
I don't live in Westchester, nigga.
Oh, no.
I would have did just like that. Like, what?
How many fights? All right, how many fights have you been into?
This nigga's been in a lot of fights.
I've been in like throughout my life, or like real fights that I consider like
real fights.
Like physical fights.
No, they've all been physical fights, but when I say real fights, I mean like where I was grown enough to hurt somebody. I'd say like 7 or 8. Okay,
now which one is? I want to hear what was your best fight and what was the worst one.
All right. The craziest fight I got into, I was living in DR, and I was like 11. But I was always a big, like now I'm 6'4", so I was always really big. And before I was kind of fat, so I had body to me. And at that time I was probably like 5'8", 5'9", like the size of a regular high schooler. And so in DR, the way we did it, I went to a private school, and there was an elementary school, a middle school, and a high school all together. And we just had lunches at different times. But sometimes, if you got an awkward time, like if you were going to school in the morning, then you would have lunch with the high schoolers. So I would get bullied a lot because I didn't speak Spanish very well. Like I didn't just come from the States, but I had only been in DR for like 2 years. So my Spanish was like fluent, but it wasn't perfect. So niggas would nitpick at my shit and come my ass for it. And so I just became like, for some reason, everybody's bully victim.
That's why you do it to me. You projecting. All right.
So one day, I was at lunch and I was buying some chips, and this group of high schoolers is staring at me, talking shit and laughing. So I see him, I try to ignore him, I buy my chips, then I feel something hit my head. It was a bottle cap. And so I look at these niggas and they laughing harder, so I know it's them. So calmly I go up to him and I'm like, in Spanish, I'm like, yo, bro, did you throw that bottle cap
Say
at
it
me?
in Spanish. You gotta give them the full immersion.
Nah, bro. Yo, bro, did you throw that bottle cap at me? Niggas looking at me, laughing. He's like, nah, I ain't throw that at you. Everybody's laughing. And so I'm like, okay. So I walk away. And all of a sudden, at that time, I had epilepsy. So I was taking my pills and I was real, like, bipolar. So all of a sudden, that switch in my head flipped and I was just tight. So I turn around and I go tackle this nigga. And mind you, he's 15. He's like he's my height though. But he's 15, I'm 11. And so I tackle him and he's on the floor trying to fight me, but I grab him by his ears and we outside. Like we not inside. So I grab him by his ears and I start slamming his head on the floor.
Damn, nigga.
So I get up and this nigga has blood in his eyes. And I get up because my gym teacher pulled me off. I was going to kill that kid. No funny. My gym teacher pulled me off. I get up. I start dusting myself. And everybody's just silent, just staring at me. And I walk away. And then the next day, everybody's dapping me up. And I never got bullied again.
That nigga got fucked up by an 11-year-old.
First of all, I ain't never heard, yo, grab him by the ears. Son said grab him by his ears and slam him against the concrete.
How did you get that grip?
He has some big ass ears.
Nah, bro, think about it. If I grabbed you by your ears right now and I just start doing that on the floor.
And that was the best fight that you had.
I just got PTSD.
I mean, not the best fight that I ever had wasn't as interesting. Like I just beat the
That's the
nigga's
most
ass.
violent one.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, somebody had to fuck that nigga up.
High-key. I mean, that's justifiable, you feel me? Not, almost killing him, but, defending yourself.
But
yeah.
He's proud of it. Look at
Yeah, I'm not proud of it. Shit is just funny to talk about.
I just think as adults, like,
Yeah.
That's just not okay now.
Yeah.
Adults, fighting is so stupid.
Like,
Yeah.
it high-key gives me a headache when I fight.
When was the last time you fought?
Last time I fought was when I was 18. Actually, nah. I fought a couple months ago.
And you ain't tell us?
Nah, but me and
Like, I don't
Shonda
brag.
always almost get into fights, bro. Like,
Yeah.
there's been a few times where I just be on the block.
The last fight I got into
And I
was
be
the
calling
Tiger
this
thing.
nigga like, yo, slide.
This man,
Yeah, bro.
this man Julio sound
This
like he be
nigga-
spinning his block, mother.
This nigga, bro, this nigga Julio in high school used to be like, yo, Chandre, you trying to, like, slap box? Nah. He wouldn't even be like, yo, he would be like, yo, you trying to fight? And I'd be like, yo, you trying to slap box or something? He's like, nah, bro, I deadass want to fight, like, fist and shit. I'm just like, bro, are we not friends?
I would not
Like-
be your friend, bro. I fuck with you.
And it would always be like Marianli or like that's his sister, by the way, or somebody else to like de-escalate it and be like, yo, chill, you know what I'm saying?
But it wasn't because I'm just like, at that point, it was because I had like anger issues. Like I was working through shit. Like I was going to therapy.
When I was younger, bro, the running joke that me and my friends had was, yo, bro, let's fight real quick so we can go home, right?
Oh,
I think if I would have told you that, you probably would have really did it, bro. Like, what's wrong with
This
you?
nigga would have been like,
At
all
that
right,
time,
I'm gonna
I
punch
would've
you.
been with it. But I think we hit the hour, guys. So let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah, we 58 minutes in.
Oh shoot! All right, let's wrap that John up.
Thanks.
Shoot.
Shit. I enjoyed that conversation.
I did.
Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm Nicholas Bryce. Follow me on Instagram at Nicholas Bryce and YouTube.
Yes, sir. Follow me on Instagram at SXVE_SARU.
Yo, it's your boy PewDiePie. No, it's your boy Muzzy. you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Muzzy.
Yo, and Chandre, follow me on Instagram at dreamville.smith.
Yo, it's Julio. Follow me on Instagram at Schoolyard Productions. And the Big Facts P Cash App at $ Big Facts P.
I fully just missed my I was just in another zone. Just
Follow us on Instagram, Big Facts P, Cash App, Big Facts P,
Share the
PayPal, Big
podcast.
Facts P. Share the podcast.
Merch
Tomorrow
coming
meetup.
soon.
Tomorrow meetup.
Tomorrow's
Central
Tomorrow's
Park,
the
3
meetup,
p.m.
3 p.m. Central Park. Keep post it on the Instagram. We gonna post a video on the location, how to get there. So stay tuned, y'all.
Okay. And we have an announcement to make tomorrow too. So
yeah,
be okay for that.
Yeah, be ready.
So
we looking forward to meeting y'all.
We gonna see y'all in the next one. All right.
Peace up.
Deuce.